Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable with Dominic Cicali. I want to first off apologize for my appearance. This is my gym attire. Made it to the gym, didn't really work out today. Just have a stressed out, have a lot on my mind, fatigued. So, just time to back up a little bit with the gym. And it happens. So you have your good days, bad days. Usually I get through the bad days, but today I just said, the heck with it. Let me just come home, relax, get ready for the podcast. First off, I want to thank our sponsor, EG Vodka. Go to egvodka.com, buy your vodka, and we're working on getting it able to ship in 44 states. It's just taking longer than I anticipated. And this vodka is excellent. 100% organic, gluten-free, easy to open. Look how easy it is, see? Just have to pull the tab. Nah, still have jokes. But just untab it. It's not that easy, but. And then, let's see. Hear that? Pure vodka. And then we pour some into a cup. And we're drinking this morning, having a cocktail. This may be the last live episode on the channel. And there were some comments already that my team told me about. Maybe he's going to Patreon or somewhere else. No, but I'll still be marketing EG Vodka. We'll still be doing things with the protein powder syndicate. Go to also alwayslitcigars.com. Get your cigars. They're hand rolled. Excellent product. Also go to Michael Franchese, his website, the wine, from what I'm told, it's really good. Waiting on my bottles to come in. So to support him and what he has going on there as well. We're also coming out with men products. So there'll be different things I'll be doing, but no longer with this platform. I'm just going to take probably about a week to decide. And I'll go into the stories in a few minutes, but EG Vodka, excellent. Let's see how it tastes. It's really smooth. I mean, you see the ice cubes I have in here and all the vodka I poured, zero burn. It's really, really good. So go order your vodka, 100% organic, gluten-free. It's made from wheat. We import the wheat from Italy. So you'll like the vodka. We're also coming out with Champagne de Rock. It is out, but you can only get it in nightclubs, restaurants, stores. And then also we're working with a family in Mexico. We're going to be importing Mezcal. We're partnering up with them. They're the originators of the name Mezcal. From 1950, they've been doing it. We have 132 variations of it, from syrups to some really, really good stuff where some of the bottles are really expensive, 30 year blends. So the Mezcal is unbelievable, and everybody that tasted it loved it. So this is probably going to be one of my toughest podcasts, what I'm going to go into. And I've created everything to help people, to help kids out there. I don't care what the haters say. They could say what they want. I've been through all that. But we're here to help people. Created the Legal Mafia, the Cicali Family Inc. as an organization to help troubled kids that want out. Maybe give them a home. I have so many people asking, how do I join? That's coming soon. We're just getting all our T's crossed and I's dotted with this. Takes time setting everything up. But the core people that are involved are former thugs, killers. And then we have legitimate businessmen, wealthy businessmen who are very successful. We have 2 attorneys, one criminal, one accident injury. They all believe in this. They see the system. They see the plan I have, the vision of all utilizing resources to help one another as an organization, as a group. It's a brotherhood, and that's what gives us the strength. So I just want to touch base on a few things. Yesterday there was some things that went on. I can't go into it. My lawyer advised me not to. And it just really wiped me out, took a toll on me, made me reevaluate. Um, Got up this morning, even last night, emotionally, physically, it's draining, especially when you try so hard to do the right thing. 10 years I'm home, not even a parking ticket, speeding ticket, no infractions at all with the law. And I think I have proven myself. And people talk about walking the walk, talking the talk. Been there, done that. I've helped kids in different countries. I actually, my marriage, I put on the line for it that, jeopardized. I was away so long in another country, not even my country, Italy, but, where my family's from, where my origins comes from. I was in Sierra Leone, Africa, helping kids bringing clean drinking water to the country. It started out as a business opportunity and then it led into humanitarian efforts where myself, my friends, we went for maybe a few $100,000, didn't see any return, and continued to help them, bring them clean drinking water, pay for it, just to help that country. Then we went to Guatemala, Pakistan. I sat down with presidents, vice presidents of countries, governors, top officials, all different types of cabinet officials, talking, doing lectures at colleges, trying to help educate and bring better quality to those countries. So I did it. I already sacrificed. I already been out there. So when I say we're going to try to create platforms to help women with sexual harassment, help kids, help transgender, the politicians, everything out there. And I'm open-minded, as people see, as you got to know me over these past 4.5 months. I keep an open mind. I'm fair. I'm very, I might be strong in some stance, but I'm very, very open and I respect people's opinions. So I can't go into the details of what brought us here today. However, I'm going to tell you guys a story that I was never going to tell, but I might as well. So you could see what I've been going through since I've been home, since I turned my life around. Back in 2015, a dear, dear friend of mine, Jewish fellow, I'm not going to mention his name, calls me up. Dom, I have a job for you, a construction job. He's in Miami. I'm like, I'm not interested. At the time, I had my entertainment company. I started with, I was on Cosa Nostra News with Ed, doing things over there. I was looking media presence. So he tells me, I have a job for you, South Florida. I'm not interested. Dom, you could have the whole job. It's a massive job in construction. I'm like, I'm not interested. Dom, it's a $200 million job and it's yours. All right, I'll be there tomorrow. So lo and behold, I go down there. He gives me a job. I'm working for a developer, was Yehuda Baka. A gentleman now has since passed. Ornery old man, ruthless, billionaire out of New York. Did a lot of land deals, came up from nothing as a kid. And very successful, but ruthless guy, miserable. His one son couldn't stand him. Well, anyway, they're running the project. I have the entire job. When I initially went down there, I went to see the infrastructure guy because I had a concrete company, South Florida. We had connections, the third largest in South Florida. And so I go to this guy telling him, listen, I could get you better pricing. And I give him my business card. On my business card, it said Dominic Cicali. With that, he Googles me. And guy agreed, okay, if you could get this pricing, I'll give you the business. I'll go to you. Cool. Very respectful meeting. He's doing the infrastructure on the job, getting it started. So we go vertical. I get the job. With that, Yehuda calls me up. Dom, what the hell's going on? What are you talking about? So he says, come on in. So I go in, sit down with Yehuda and the other Jewish fellow who got me in, who's running the project. Dom, what'd you do? You threatened this guy? You told him this? You told him that? I said, what are you talking about? So my Jewish friend, I said, we go back 30 years. I stuck up for you because he was involved with, had friends with most of the top strip clubs in Manhattan. I never took a penny from the place. All I told them, and these places, I'm going to mention the place, it was the Penthouse Club, one of them, on I think 11th, 7th and 11th. I'm not sure where, but it's in Manhattan. It was the number one steakhouse in the city back then. The place was booming, better than Scores, but you had to dress up. I told them, I said, listen, I don't want a penny from you guys. I'll make sure nobody bothers you, but if I want to come in with a baseball cap, I can. If I want to dress like this, I can. And you see that VIP table by the stage? I don't care who's sitting there. When I call, clear them out when I get here with whoever I come with. If I come by myself, I want that table. You don't want money from it? No, I don't want money. Nobody's ever going to bother you as long as I'm around. And that was the deal I had. Some nights, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. I'm getting my Amex bill. I think it was Birdo's. It was called Birdo's Steakhouse. That's what the charge went under. I'm like, 30,000, 20,000. I'm scratching my head, and I'm calling American Express for fraud. And I said, oh, shit. That was Penthouse Club. And I would take my investors there, wine and dine them, and we would have a blast. So I told the gentleman, I said, did I ever take a penny from you? So he looked at me, he said, no. I said, that's not my style. You know that's not my style. This guy probably Googled my name. All of a sudden, I punched up like a damn Christmas tree on the internet with all the mafia stuff. And he called the cops. Not called the cops, called them, that I threatened them. End results? I told my Jewish friend, I could do the infrastructure, don't give them the work. You can. Don't worry, I could do everything from ground up. We did buildings in Manhattan, not Manhattan, in the Bronx. We did 8 family units. We were doing actually a 10-story unit with 160 apartments. We did many 2 and 3 family buildings. So it's just a formula. It's not difficult. Lo and behold, they let him go. I have the entire job now, from taking down the trees and everything. Job's going well. About a year and a half, I'm putting the infrastructure in. We're doing the water, sewage, drainage. I have maybe about 50 homes that are pad ready. On the first phase was, I think, 130, 140 homes. I mean, I'm rocking and rolling. I have all photos of it, putting in the fire hydrants, getting everything in. All of a sudden, I'm not getting paid. I'm supposed to be getting paid for my second drawer, no money. I'm like, hey, what happened? Could you call Yehuda back up? Going back and forth. Just tell them to work, work, work. Finally, I threatened them, I'm going to have to shut this down. So I know something's up. So they're out of the norm. Shut it down. Long story short, he's not paying me now. I put a lien on the job, file everything legally. And then, we're going to court. Taking them to court, suing them. And come to find out, he's flipping the property out to Lennar. And this project was for 702 homes. And they were building a massive Jewish development, religious Jewish development. And it was in the heart of Dade County. It was an old golf course. So with that, fighting the case. Now, the Jewish fellow that brought me in, I go back a long time with him. I was always there for him. He was always there for me. All of a sudden, Dom, I need to speak to you. Yehuda Baca wants me to go. Here's what he tells me. Yehuda Baca wants me to go to the FBI. Tell the FBI that you're threatening him. You're extorting him. He fears his life. And to have you locked up. I'm like, what did I just hear? And he tells me again. I said, and Jewish fellow tells me, I told him I'm not doing it. It's a damn lie. Dominic never even raised his voice at you. Never did this, never did that. And I'm not doing it. He's my friend. So that nixed it. But it just shows, like, because of my past, these are the things I had to deal with. And the outcome of it, I'm not going to go into detail, but when we went to court to mediation on day 2, trying to resolve it, sitting there all smug, I think I hit him with a 2 or 3 page affidavit stating all this. Tried setting me up. And he was just mortified that Jewish community sticks together, but you don't know he didn't know the strength and the relationship I had with this Jewish fellow. And we wound up settling out with the case. But at the end of the day, this is some of the adversities I had to deal with coming to where I am today. And it takes a lot. And this is just one. I got many more, and I'm not going to go into any more details. But even in my wife's sexual harassment case, the defense team who represents NBC, again, tried bringing in my past, who I am, and how corrupt, and this and that, against my wife, who'd never been arrested. I mean, she worked as a sales rep, top sales rep for that station for 20 years. That's unheard of in that business. She was the top biller for 8-9 years, award after award, no complaints. And this is how dirty people are. And it takes a toll. It really does. And especially to constantly hear it. Like, I'm just evil. I know I did a lot of bad in my past. I don't deny it. I don't hide from it. And one day I will answer for it. This is, like I say, the New Age Mafia. This is my redemption, rebranded, rebuilt, reorganized. And I mean what I say. I follow through with things. And it's just ridiculous at this point. I mean, it just hurts to constantly be chastised for my past, where I'm okay with it, but don't make up stories. Stop embellishing. You know, I've proven myself time and time again over these 10 years. And this is the first time in my adult life that I've been home this long. I've been out this long on the streets. I'm 56 years old. From the first time I went away, I think it was 21 or 22, 23, around that age. I think maybe 22. That's it. From 22 to 56, this is the longest I've been home. If I haven't changed, come on, people. Just open up your eyes. It's just, and I'm trying. I create this platform, yes, to help stories. Maybe this is my therapy every time, because I do enjoy it. Listen, it's put me back in touch. Excuse me 1 minute, I have to take a sip here. This is some good stuff. Has put me in touch with a lot of people. Some people that I really cared for in my past as a kid growing up, that I loved. And where, Dom, I'm sorry. Here's what I thought of you at one time. And our bond is back with this one person. I have so many other people where, you know, it's just amazing. It's amazing. People that knew me from the past, knew about me in the past, was hurt, upset for what I did. Now they come around to understand, and they're hearing stories where, wow, maybe he wasn't all that wrong for doing what he did. He's standing up. It takes more courage to do what I did. And I'm not one, when I put something in, it's 1,000%. And in my life, I was fortunate enough, because I'm not saying it happens all the time. I never took advantage of civilians, regular people. I never hurt civilians. Now, don't get me wrong. Might be a bar, you're in a bar hanging out, there's a fight. Different story. That happens all the time. That happens amongst civilians. But I mean, people in the life that harm had to come to them, they were in the life. Like I told you, the first murder, I'm on tape saying in the video, I said, no, I felt no remorse. And I didn't feel remorse. The guy tried killing me on 3 occasions. Second occasion, he wanted me and my former wife to go down to the Keys, the Everglades. Everglades? Yeah, bring her, we'll go boating, it's quiet. Third time, doesn't know it's my father's friend. I'm in a meeting, I come out. He had told this guy, I'm going to give you 20, and this is an associate of the Genovese crime family. Tells the guy, I'm going to pay you $20,000. I'm going to, when Dominic's driving and he stops, I'll wait for the area, I'll pass you the gun, and you shoot him in the back of the head. Guy did that. He did it. So I wound up killing him. And the remorse, I have remorse for all my crimes. Everything I did in the past. Mostly, especially for family members. The mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the brothers, the aunts, uncles, cousins, who, because of my actions, they lost their loved ones. But every action, these people were in the life. They were thugs and killers just the way I was. They would have put a bullet in my head like that. And on that first occasion, this guy was looking to do so on 3 times and looking to kill my wife with me to get me. So, yeah, there are some feelings where I say I had no remorse, but don't take something and cherry pick. That's, to me, it's not nice. It's not right. And again, the Sicali Family Inc., and I always say it, even in my title, legal, all legal, will not go backwards in life. I am not one of these guys that will fail. When I decide to do something, I go all out. And I'll continue to stay focused, to build the brands, build what I have going on. But it's difficult at times. So what I'm probably going to do is teeter-tottering. I don't know if this is going to be the last one, if I'm going to come back. I want to hear from you people. I'm not answering any comments. I'm not going to take any questions today. I'm just not doing it. I'm in too emotional of a state to start taking questions, because really it's just weighing a lot on me. And we'll take it from there. I thought I was putting out good quality, being honest with people, doing the right thing. But I'm just, it's hard. It's tiresome. I'm trying to watch my words very carefully, just because I promised my attorney I would. But it's just difficult at times, and just to constantly be berated or chastised, or even people saying, well, he did this, he did that. That was my past, and it wasn't any civilians. I'm not a bully. I've been through so many things, and I don't know if I told this story. Even one guy, when the pandemic struck, everybody was throwing money. We had $7.5 million contract. Actually, it was a $27 million contract. We got $7.5 million. My partner tells the lawyer, send it to the guy in Brooklyn. He has a contact. We're going to get gowns. Without me knowing, he sent $6 million. Lo and behold, we got some gowns. They were garbage. He wound up giving us maybe $200,000 in legitimate gowns. Where's the rest of our money? He robbed us. People, I knew where the guy lived. I had his phone number. I spoke to him on several occasions, asking for the money back. I didn't do what Dominic of the past would do. This is $6 million I'm responsible for that we have to pay back. I didn't go threaten him. I didn't go to his house where I knew he lived. I didn't put any harm to him. What did I do? I went to the FBI, reported it like a law-abiding citizen would. And I got a lot of stories like that. I went through a lot of adversities like that. Being robbed, being taken advantage of, being threatened. One instance, I had a lawyer throw down his bag and come at me, looking to fight me. We had a heated argument, looking to fight me. I put my hands up, walking back. Dominic of the past, it's on. It's on, especially in a heated argument. So it's just about change, and I haven't had an altercation since I've been home. I haven't had a parking ticket, speeding ticket, zero, 10 years. You know, and I am proud of myself for that, extremely proud. And if 10 years of positive, doing humanitarian effort, showing, and everything I talk about, yes, you're going to hear sometimes I get animated because, you know, it brings up memories. But that's part of the story. And that's all they are. They're stories about my past. They're not any way, shape, or form do I look to threaten anybody. And people, you know that. I had Lee Cole and James Proctor come at me hard. They came at me, I think, the hardest when I came out of the gate. What did I do? I came out with a rap song, joking, throwing my innuendos at them. They laughed at it. What did I do? I said I would never go on their show. Turned around, saw their content was improving. They were being more neutral. That's all I asked. Be fair. Went on their show. We spoke. Now we have a relationship. We're going to put out content. Even if I don't do this platform anymore, we're going to put out content as far as helping kids, women, talk about positive things. And it shows we put our differences aside. So that's about it. But I just want everybody to know I love everybody. And one thing, in the movie, I want to end, the movie Bronx Tales, I don't know if it was Robert De Niro or Filogio, Lilo Brancato, who said in the movie, nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares. I think they were having the funeral, and that's what he said when Sonny got killed. I want to see if you people care, if you want me out there. If you continue, if I'm bringing positive messages to you, if you like what I'm saying at the end, it's not just about the mafia stories. And you know I have plenty of comments. I mean, I would say close to 30,000, if not more. And I do see people say, Dom, talk more about the mafia stuff. Stop bringing up this, stop bringing up that. But no, I'm different. I'm not going to be just one-dimensional, because that's not my purpose for coming on, just to tell mafia stories. I have an ultimate goal, and that's to help people out there who don't have a voice, and I've always said that. So maybe sometimes the way I get the comments, Dom, you're my inspiration, you're my support, thank you, thank you. I get so many people offline emailing me, DMing me on Instagram telling me that. Maybe I need your support now. Your confidence and your vote. Tell me how you guys feel. And that's it. There's not going to be content this Tuesday coming out. We have the 4th of July weekend. I wish everybody the best. Stay healthy, stay safe. And if I do decide by Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll know my decision. I'm going to speak with my team, my wife, my close friends, see how they feel about everything. And that's it. Do I want to step down? No. No, I don't. Not looking to. I just want to make sure what I'm doing is right. So, and I know I'm going to get the a-holes that are going to be on here. Oh, good, another rat. Get off. Buy rat. Buy this. And I'm okay with that. Those I ignore. But for the people that are genuine, that like the content, that feel positive, especially the people that this channel might have helped, please let me know. I want to see the effects. And if it didn't help anybody, you could state it. Dom, I'd look at you as another mob channel, and thank you for telling your stories. I'm okay with that. But I have to evaluate my life and my well-being, my sanity moving forward. And like I said, if it is what it is at the end of the day, I'll just back up, shut it down, and find a different direction. I'll always be promoting my stuff, putting it out there, but, you know, with this stuff, it's just not going to move forward. And it breaks my heart, because I really put my heart and soul into this, to build this. And thank you. I couldn't have done it without everybody. I mean, we're closing on 16,000 subs. Wow. I mean, even I spoke to Mikey Scars. He's like, he brought it to my attention. He said, Dom, it's unbelievable, your channel. And I told him, I said, Mike, I'm lucky because nobody out of the Bronx. I'm the first one out of the Bronx with different stories. So I'm fortunate with that, but I'm fortunate for you, the viewers. And I know I have a strong support base. Sometimes I need encouragement. I need help. I need your strength. So I'm asking, let's see how things wind up, and we'll take it from there. Love everybody. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And hopefully this won't be the last time I'll be on. But if it is, wish everybody the very best. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for everything you have done. Just the support, I enjoyed it. coming out here, and I'm not going to talk too much longer because I'm going to get emotional. But just buy your E.G. vodka, have a drink on me. Love everybody. Have a happy 4th of July, and God willing, everything works out. I'll be back Friday, maybe on next Friday with a live, some more content. And whatever in my SKU that's coming out, it will be coming out. I'm not touching anything else. So I don't know if everything's already out, all the shorts, but there might be a few more. So I don't want to mislead anybody. So whatever comes out, whatever's, and then when it stops, it'll stop. But thank you, everybody. Again, drink responsibly. Have a happy and healthy 4th of July weekend, and wish everybody the very best. Love everybody, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Peace out.